there, I'm Dana Coquinn, and you're watching Falco Canine TV for October 2011. Can you believe it's already October, Dan?
Pumpkins, woohoo!
Yay, my favorite! Also, what's my favorite are these newsletters. For the last few newsletters, we focused on our police, detection, and security dogs. But this edition, however, of Falco Canine TV is dedicated to our pet dog programs, with just a little bit of information and focus on the others. In this episode of our October video newsletter, we will be sending best wishes to a new bed bug team in Hawaii, inviting all of our police and security handlers to our maintenance training day for patrol dogs, telling you about our redesigned pet dog courses, our new pet dog classes, our new bite dog class, our new monthly maintenance training day for detection dogs, service dog training, and all of us here at Falco Canine Academy want to wish the best of luck to Canine Paddington and his new handler Robert Blok, who are going to be the newest bed bug detection dog team for Orkin pest control in the state of Hawaii. Lucky guys. Andy in particular is really going to miss Paddington because, as you probably remember, he was his dog in many of the searches that he conducted while he was gaining experience as a bed bug detection handler. For any law enforcement agency or security company watching this video, please remember you are always invited as guests to any of the monthly maintenance police canine training sessions we host right here at Falco Canine Academy. On the first Tuesday of each month, we host all of our agencies in the Orange and LA County areas, and on the second Wednesday of each month, we host training for the agencies in the Riverside, San Bernardino, San Diego, and Coachella Valley areas. I'm here with Robert Blok, who is the new proud handler for Paddington. And as I'm sure many of you who've been following our newsletters, we've been following Paddington for quite some time now. He's a bed bug detection dog who will be moving with you to Hawaii.
Correct, Waikiki Beach.
Waikiki Beach, lucky dog. When will he be going?
On the 18th.
And what will he be doing in Hawaii?
He'll be doing bed bug detection for a company called Orkin, Pest Control. He'll be visiting hotels, restaurants, cruise ships perhaps, lucky cinemas, dog. Any places where the bed bugs can invest and establish themselves. So,
yeah, and they can pretty much like infest anywhere.
Yeah, they're pretty movable, so.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad that Paddington will be ridding Hawaii of bed bugs. Yeah. And now you are new to bed bug detection training, but not new to canine training. Tell us a little bit about your background.
My background is in KNPV, which is the Royal Dutch Police Dog Training, shoots and sport training, and the police dog training and detection and patrol work. So, yeah, but it's bed bug. It's interesting. I mean, the principles of training is similar. So. We're just looking for different creatures. I guess the only difference is that the bed bugs move, explosives and narcotics don't move, they stay where they are.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, that's the only difference in training.
Are the bed bugs pretty fast?
Well, they spread pretty quick.
Yeah. They multiply pretty quick, huh?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they're like rabbits.
Yeah.
So you've been working with Andy here at Falco Canine Academy for the past 3 weeks.
Correct.
And specifically with Paddington getting ready for his trip. What have you observed here at Falco, and how's your experience been so far? Great.
Andy's got a great team. He's a good trainer, obviously years of experience, and it reflects in all the work that's done. What's been interesting for me is that we've had a lot of variety in the training. We've had the police dogs, we had security dogs, we had the bed bug dogs, it's good quality, and I think Orkin made a good selection there, engaging Andy and Canine Academy. I've enjoyed it.
And you said that the staff has been a pleasure to work with as well.
Excellent staff, and to me that's a reflection of the management and the people that run it. So it's been good.
Absolutely.
The whole professional attitude and wanting to do better each time, so that's excellent. Yeah,
well, we'll keep on following you in Paddington. Best of luck to both of you in Hawaii.
Yeah, we'll send you a postcard.
Yes, please do. Thanks, Robert.
Okay, take care.
And now on to our pet dog training. Earlier today, we were at Greenbrier Park for our location for Saturday morning obedience classes. Yeah, I had to be up by 6. Currently, we have advanced and intermediate class at 9 a.m. and basic obedience class at 10 a.m. That was a really fun day. I'm sitting here with Kathy and her beautiful pup, Elle. Elle is what, 7.5 months? And she just completed the obedience beginner training course.
I did.
Big round of applause goes to Elle. Yay!
She did a great job.
Good.
Great job. Very happy with it.
What did you learn?
I've been in obedience classes before and advanced classes, and as often as I've done that, the thing that stuck with me this time was the importance of developing a relationship with the dog. So the dog wants to do and perform for me and with me. And I concentrated on that, and the other stuff was really easy because of that.
Hey.
Jack and John here. Jack being the dog, John being the handler. Good boy, Jack. Jack, too, just completed the basic obedience dog course. Here's his certificate of achievement. Do you have a picture, a close-up of that? Look at him. What a good obedient dog. How did you find Falco Canine Academy?
It was...
Sit, good boy.
we walk down through here like every weekend, like my family, hey, shh. And so like my parents would always see them training, you know, the advanced classes and stuff like that. So they were like, wow, those dogs are really well behaved. So we kind of figured out, you know, what they were and what they were about, and we looked them up online, and that's how it went.
What did Jack learn?
He's always been very smart, but he's also really stubborn. So the biggest thing for me, it was actually more teaching me how to handle him and control him, and how to correct him using the choke collar and stuff like that. And so it's really just made him a better behaved dog, especially on the leash, especially walking him and stuff like that. I can keep him focused on me as opposed to distractions around him.
I am sitting here with Donna and her beautiful standard poodle, Patrick. You guys just completed the intermediate course with Andy, or beginner.
Yes.
Oh, now you were telling me earlier that when he first started taking the beginner classes, he was the worst dog in the class.
That was at a pet store.
Oh, okay.
And he was the worst dog. He jumped up constantly. He couldn't focus at all. He was the most hyperactive of all the puppies, of all the dogs. And we tried 2 of those in the graduation picture. He jumped up and down so much they couldn't get a picture in focus.
Oh, but look how calm he is now.
And then I did a little better with training, but then he was to where I couldn't have him greet people. I couldn't have him pass another dog with that. He never aggressive, but he'd just jump and jump and jump. And now, I mean, that's mostly what we did in this class, and it was just perfect. It was perfect for him.
Let's bring Andy in so that we can hear some of the new happenings around here.
How did you do that?
Don't worry about it. So Andy, I hear that there's been some change-ups with some trainers and staff and everything. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we've brought in Mario, and we got Elias, and we got Andreas, and all of us have been working together. Oh, Dan Jenkins, can't forget about Dan. Almost forgot. We brought him in, and we were working on a whole bunch of stuff, redoing all of our classes, all the curriculum, and really trying to give more value to all of our pet dog training classes so people had something new to do. We've been doing a lot of things very well for a long time, but now it's time to change things up so people get excited about our training again.
Well, I think people are always excited about our training, but yes, always moving forward and changing things up is always good. What's going on with the advanced and intermediate classes?
Well, the great thing is Andreas came up with a booklet that people get signed off on certain tasks. So once your dog reaches a certain behavior, let's say for instance you get into the 30-minute down.
Downward dog?
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
No,
No, like a 5-minute down, 10-minute down, and you do things off leash and that kind of stuff. There's a little spot in those booklets that'll get checked off, and you'll move on to the next task. And then once you finish all the tasks in a certain area of intermediate or advanced, then you'll get a certificate and some patches and all kinds of fun stuff. So there'll be a start and an end to what it is that we're teaching, and it gives some goals for people to reach and their dogs to reach.
You have special classes for puppies now.
Yep. Well,
this is new?
No, not well. We've had puppy classes before, but we're bringing it back because we are getting to be involved with the AKC Puppy Star program. It's a 6-week program where we can bring the dogs in, the puppies in, and get them started on the right foot so they can eventually graduate from the CGC, which is the Canine Good Citizen.
And what is that?
Canine Good Citizen is another AKC program that shows the dog can be around people and social and that kind of stuff. They get a certificate, and it's a program that has been built by the AKC.
When do those start?
They start whenever we are ready to go.
Yes, you hear that?
We don't have an exact date, but it'll be soon.
All right, I want to be there for the puppies. And will you train them, like potty train them and everything as well?
No.
No,
just
just how to be good citizens.
Yeah, thanks for ruining it.
Okay, sorry. moving on. Tell us.
No, we'll have another thing for the potty training and that kind of stuff, but that is not part of it.
So you don't have to use little wee pads for the puppies?
No.
No, okay.
But in our book, we do, in the manual for the 8-week program, towards the end, we do have a section that is on crate training and potty training your dog.
Very nice.
Yep.
So if you have a puppy out there, come see us here at Falco Canine Academy. And tell me about the Onyx program.
The Onyx program, you know, if you remember Aldo Secchi,
Yes.
He is one of our trainers who's now in Argentina. Actually, he's a native of Argentina and comes up in our visits every so often. While he was here, one of the last times, we had a dog by the name of Onyx, a black German Shepherd who was very aggressive at the time and actually bit one of our former trainers. He's not former because of the bite, but because of other stuff. But anyway, the dog bit him on the arm and wouldn't let go. And the program is specifically for aggressive dogs, or we call them special dogs. Dogs that just don't quite fit into our basic obedience class. Many of the dogs that get into some other programs and then they get kicked out because they're too aggressive or have too many behavioral problems. Those dogs come to us often, and sometimes the Onyx program is the only solution for that kind of dog.
And Bo is one of those dogs.
Bo, the pit bull terrier who came to us, a very loving dog. Wasn't so loving when he got here, as you will see by the video that we show.
Pit bull Dalmatian.
He looks like a Dalmatian.
I thought he was a Dalmatian. He just kind of has the spotting of Dalmatian.
He's got the spotting like a Dalmatian, and he's really aggressive. When he first got here, he tried to bite me a couple times. We have video of that, of him being at the end of the leash. The lady who was fostering him was very upset by this behavior, and so we put him in our Onyx program, and then you'll see that he is much better now. And
she gets so emotional because it's amazing the difference that she's seen in Bo since taking and being a part of the Onyx program.
Yeah.
So it's so good that you have that for dogs with special needs and behavioral problems, and because a lot of it stems from fear in the dog, right?
Yep, fear and some baggage that they're carrying. We never know what happened to the dog before, you know, maybe the person rescued them from the rescue. Any number of things. You know, some things are prenatal, some things are postnatal. Whatever it is that causes this problem, you know, sometimes we don't know. So the Onyx program kind of reprograms the dog's brain a little bit. You have to remember that aggression and fear, it will probably always be there, but we try to make it a little bit more dormant. In other words, it's kind of just being quiet and the dog learns to control himself. So we don't want to give any of the impression that you can necessarily fix aggression. It'll always kind of be present, but we teach the dog how to control it, and we teach the handlers how to maintain a good behavior in a dog that's like that.
Well, you've done a very good job with Bo.
Thank you very much.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks.
Now, Andy, you know that I have my little cupcake in service dog training.
How'd you do that?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. She's in service dog training with Falco Canine Academy. How is my little girl doing?
She's doing fine. You know, the biggest thing that we need to make sure that a service dog gets over is any distractions or any, you know, fear or aggression when they get around some of the instruments that are found in a hospital, like wheelchairs, walkers with tennis balls on the end. It'd be really bad for the dog to grab a tennis ball on the end of a walker and take off with it.
Yes, it would.
Yeah, but we also don't want the dog getting fearful and growly or snarly when they see somebody come by in a wheelchair and that kind of stuff. We also want to make sure the dog is sociable. The dog can be handled by a bunch of different people, and that the dog doesn't have any issues with slick floors or loud noises and that kind of stuff. So, but she's doing great. She's a good dog.
Yay! She has an A+ so far. So after Cupcake gets done with service dog training, I think that I'm going to enroll her in the bite dog classes next. Okay, maybe not, but I understand that there's some new formatting and a new instructor.
Yes, we have Mario Arazo. He's a fantastic decoy and instructor. He's going to bring some new energy and excitement to what it is we're doing. He has a lot of experience in doing Schutzen and sport dog bike work training, including BH and all that kind of stuff. So I think everybody's going to be really excited to work with Mario. He's going to bring a lot of new energy, especially in the sport dog arena, but also protection and security dogs. If you want a home protection dog or a security dog, he's going to be a good trainer to build your dog into that type of thing.
Very cool. Okay, I have to put down little Cupcake. This Cupcake is getting heavy.
You're kidding, really?
Don't even start with the jokes. What is the program that you're starting for detection dogs?
Well, we're excited. I don't know what took us so long to do this, but we realized that there is a need for a detection dog monthly maintenance program, much like we do with the police departments. On the police departments, we have them either come to us or we go to them on a monthly basis to make sure the police dogs are doing what they're supposed to do. In other words, looking for bad guys, using their nose to track people down. When they do bite, they're being maintained as far as being able to let go. And the call off when they're sent, if they're sent and maybe the person decides to give up, that kind of stuff. Now our monthly maintenance day for detection dogs is similar to the same thing. We want to make sure the dogs are using their noses to search for the proper odor, that they're not losing their focus when they get into a distraction like food or toys or other animals like birds and rabbits that can be found in homes or in the environment when they're searching, that kind of stuff. So it'll be a monthly maintenance day to watch and evaluate what's going on, and then problem solving to making sure that we give people the tools to be successful.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Later, dog.
Later, dog.
Later, dog.
Later, dog.
Junior, go ahead and pull on the leash, and then John or Jeff come with John come with the dog. I got Johns, Jeffs, and Juniors.
Oh, boy.
Anybody else got that problem? When you bend over, touch your toes, it hurts your heels. Am I the only one?
I don't know, I can't touch my toes.